Malefic nature of Mars. Today I will be discussing on this topic. Why this topic? Because I think it was pending for many days and it is a very important topic. So before starting, I will like to give a remedy regarding Mars for everybody. So if no one listens to it till the last, at least he should do the remedy. So the Bij mantra of Mars is Om Kram Kreem Krom Se Bhumay Nama. This is a Bij mantra. I always refer people to do Bij mantra because the other mantras has to be followed with strict guidance and all. Means we have to follow lot many rules. So no one can do that. So it's very tough for everyone to follow all those rules and chant those mantras. And this is the simplest, and you all need to chant it 9 times into 108, specifically on Tuesday after getting up in the morning, doing the morning course, taking a bath, wearing fresh clothes, and start chanting this mantra. That's the procedure. This is a Rudraksh mala. It has 108 beads. So we generally use a Rudraksh rosary bead. So coming to the topic, Melific Mars. First of all, I will be telling you all a small incident. Way back, I think a year back, actually I met someone, more than a year back, whose 2 sons died in the corona period. They didn't die of corona actually. They were young boys, near about 20-22 years of age. So the father of those 2 boys met me and he showed his hand and he told me that his 2 sons died. Then I asked him about the date of birth and timing of his birth. So he gave me, and then I charted out his horoscope on my mobile phone, and then I could see that Mars was positioned in the 5th house in his birth horoscope. So, and when his Mars Mahadasha started, both of his sons died, and he was left only with a single daughter. So if they would have been young children, it wouldn't have felt so bad, but they were of the age of 20 and 22. So y'all can imagine how harsh Mars can be, and it's a practical example. Then the second example I came across was about a lady, I think around 30, 28 or 30 age, I don't remember exact date of birth, whose horoscope came to me, and she became a widow at a very young age. Her husband died in this corona period only, and she has Mars and Jupiter posited in the 2nd house of her birth horoscope. And in northern India, where we stay, the 2nd house Mars is not considered as Manglik. So she was married with a guy who was not Manglik, and he couldn't face the malefic results of Mars and he died. So these are 2 cases which I remember now. There are many cases I came across, but this is the latest incidents where I can recall them. So it's not only that the 1st house Mars is malefic, the 2nd house Mars is also malefic, the 4th house Mars is also malefic, and even the 5th house Mars is malefic for children, for progeny, even if that is not a Manglik position, but still it is malefic to the progeny. So y'all can imagine that Mars, no matter where it is posited, it is malefic and it harms everyone actually. So I think even if you are not Manglik, and even if your Mars is not posited in fifth house. Means the Manglik positions are first house, second house, fourth house, seventh house, eighth house, and 12th house. Even without these houses, 6 houses, and the fifth house for progeny, 7 houses. The rest 5 houses, even if it is posited out there, it is malefic for one person or the other. Depends upon, it varies from case to case. So one has to understand that while talking about deities, the nakshatra deities and the planet deities, I give that most importance to Mars or Lord Hanuman. Why I gave him so much importance? It's not just because I am Manglik or my ascendant Lord is Mars. It's because it holds a lot of significance. It's not that I am denoting that he is a major deity. It's not the question about major deity or minor deity. It's about who is practically important for you and whose worship you should do regularly. Not only on Tuesday, but on other days also. Because if some planet is very malefic, to ward off the malefic results of that planet, one has to undergo a remedial procedure. He has to follow one of the other remedial procedure. So this is a Bij mantra I told in the beginning. Then there is Hanuman Chalisa chanting, which I regularly suggest people for the layman people, because most of the people are aware of chanting Hanuman Chalisa and visiting temples of Lord Hanuman on Tuesday and Saturday. Then there is Bajrang Ban part also. It's more, if the Mars is more severe, it is better to chant Bajrang Ban. If many work is not, you are not getting a job, and Hanuman Chalisa is not taking you up till that mark, so it's better to do the Bajrang Ban chanting. They have stronger effect. And then you can offer coconut. Don't use the dry coconut. Use the coconut which has life, means water in it. Don't peel off the coconut. Take it whole and offer it to Lord Hanuman. And put sindoor or the vermilion, orange color vermilion, with jasmine oil, means chameli ka tel. Donate it in that temple. The priest will apply it. Your job is to donate it in the temple every Tuesday. At least do it for 9 weeks. So every problem will be taken care of. And if it would be better if you can fast on that day. You see, there's a lot of argument regarding how to keep fast. Most of the people in India, I don't know about South India, I haven't been in South India ever, so I will be talking about North India, where people, what they do falahar, means they eat fruits. They don't take grains, so they eat fruits, and they are fasting for the whole day. That's not fasting. According to me, when I used to keep fasting, I used to eat nothing, and mostly it should be nirjala also, but for my case, actually I get dehydrated very soon, so I couldn't keep in that sense. But I used to avoid eating anything, not even fruits, for the whole day. I used to keep it in Tuesday and Saturday. So I believe that's in the way of doing fasting actually. So yeah, it helps actually. It's not that it doesn't help. Fasting helps. And especially I will be telling you all that it's better to avoid onion, garlic, non-vegetarian food. Even egg counts in non-vegetarian food. And don't drink alcohol. So there are many other precautions which one need to follow. So do those things before chanting these things. It will be giving better results, and especially you all can understand when it is so malefic, to ward off its evil effects of Mars. You are going to a celib deity. Is he never married? So you all can understand what precautions and what things you don't have to indulge in. So these are, what to say, understood from the facts. Even if you are a layman, you will understand, because he was a celibate saint. So, and he holds that much power actually. So Mars is Mars. Even if it is a very strong planet, it's a warring planet, but at time it also leads to brain hemorrhages because of high BP and all. But only Mars is not associated with brain hemorrhage. You need a Venus or a Jupiter along with that. So it depends. That is another case. And there are many other diseases associated with Mars, especially in 8th house. Accidents take place. It depends upon which type of accident you will be meeting. It depends upon the sign it is sitting with. Means suppose if it is sitting in a water sign, means 4th Cancer sign, 8th house Mars, then you may die of drowning. So it varies. You have to understand that every sign denotes something or the other, the elements. So he meets an accident with that element. So you all have to understand those things. I hope I'm quite clear about my topic. I will be talking about many topics like this only in the near future. Thank you.